I think that's really important in a marriage, right? What do y'all think?
Absolutely, because there were times in the beginning in the insurance when she's dialing and then she was crying because people told her no and they didn't want to talk to her. And I'd been there.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And they didn't just say no. They
Yeah, well-
they said a lot of horrible things
Yeah.
before they said no.
Absolutely.
They did. But I've been there and I could empathize with that situation. And I knew what she was going through. And then to see her take what she had learned in the sports and the athletic mindset that how do I win this and what adjustments do I need to make to get there has been amazing to sit back and watch how that mindset of, I'll take it back to when I first met her. Nick, I had a checklist of what I was looking for in a female. I wanted this age. I wanted a degree. I wanted her to play sports. I would like for her to be a business owner because there's a different mindset. There's a different understanding. And there were some things that she checked the boxes. And it's like, some people look at me and they say, well, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't have I said, well, if you're going to go buy a car, if you're going to go make an investment, if you're going to spend time, energy, and effort, and wouldn't you want to know what you're doing here? And so the cool thing about that is every year, and sometimes twice a year, those things change.
Mm-hmm.
And having that partner that you can go to and say, hey, I know what you're doing. I know what your work is. I know what we're doing together. I know what our goals are. What about this?
Mm-hmm.
But now we don't have to take forever to explain it. And you're more liquid, as she said, and you can take, a lot of times I feel like, proximity and being around people and opportunities come. Well, how can you take these opportunities if you don't have that support at home, right? And
That's right.
don't have that understanding of how that works. So, being in a position to say, hey, what do you see happening in the fourth quarter? Well, we could do this together. That's an opportunity. So those are things that are big for us.
Well, boss, what say you over there? You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
I was just really enjoying listening to your answer. I hadn't even prepared mine. I was like, he did really good.
He did, but see, that's a very so a lot of times Rihanna will say something and they'll look at me. I'm like, there it was. Like, yeah, I'm not. That's as good as you're gonna get right there.
That's right.
No, that's fantastic.